I'm sure you know that feeling of having a full closet full of clothes, but not knowing what to wear. And then you just end up going with the default choice. Well, that's how I feel with my makeup. So after a whole year of committing to project panning, I realized I can actually stick to the same product very well. So I thought this would be a perfect time, maybe even a little bit overdue, to start a routine to switch up my everyday makeup every once in a while with a minimalistic style. Because I have been fantasizing what that is like, and I believe it will be beneficial to me in many ways. Hi, if this happened to be the first time you're here, welcome. Right here, I'm trying to curate my rather old collection, mainly by focusing on using them up, with a fewer gentle declutter here and there. If you're interested in this type of content, I hope you would subscribe so we could motivate and inspire each other. And now let's start with the base product. These are the base product that I currently have in my everyday makeup drawer. I really want to keep this as simple as possible for the next 2 months. So I have a goal of keeping the total number around 50. That is to make sure I will have a higher chance of using everything. I'm going to take away this Hourglass Mineral Well Primer. This is only here because it's in my Use Up 24 in 2024 project. You know, I thought putting it here would increase the chance of me using it, right? Which makes sense. But I know for a fact I probably won't be reaching for it in the next 2 months. So I'll just bring it back later. And then this primer is almost done. So it won't be in my drawer for the next 2 months. Probably just for another week or so. So technically these are the 4 primers I'll be working on, which looks pretty good. And for foundation, I'm gonna take this Kevin Kwan foundation away because I think I might enjoy this one more by the summertime. And this is not even a foundation. I use this one as a bronzer. This foundation is almost done. I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish this one in the next 2 months. Yeah, that's 9 product in total. I think that's pretty minimal and I'm good with that. Okay, concealer and powder. This is what I currently have. Let's go with the concealer first. I'm going to take the Maybelline concealer away simply because it's a little bit repetitive having the e.l.f. concealer here. And I really want to try to limit the just in case product. Also, by removing it will help me to focus a little bit more on the e.l.f. concealer to get to know more about how this concealer works. And that's it for concealer. For the powder, I'm removing all of this. I'm only going to keep these 2. Actually, you know what? Let me have a look. I don't think this powder is gonna last me for the next 2 months. So I think I'm gonna keep this Chanel one in here, just in case. But I'm removing this too. This looks really good and I'm confident that I'll be using every single product on a daily basis. And that's my goal. For this category, I already selected what I want to keep, and these are the products. So I have 3 blush, 3 highlighter, and 3 bronzer. Actually 4 bronzer. Wow, that's pretty cool. Although these 2 bronzer, I'm not intending to use them to bronze on my face. I keep them in my everyday palette to use them as eyeshadow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are 6 items. If I'm being completely honest, this highlighter is a backup item. I'm not very sure if I'll be reaching for it, but I haven't reached for it for the longest time. So I thought this would be a nice opportunity to give it a go. If I'm feeling underwhelmed one day, I might use it, get to know it, and actually start to use it from there. It gets a little bit crowded with eyeshadow because I definitely go overboard with eyeshadows. So these are all the eyeshadows I wanted to keep in my everyday makeup drawer. But I am going to tone it down 100% because this is too much. I want to keep the total eyeshadow shades around 50, which I think is still very high. I'm definitely keeping this one. And this one has around 11 eyeshadows, I think. Yeah, this one has 11 eyeshadows. I think I'm also going to keep this one. And this one have 15 eyeshadows. This is just a 10 eyeshadows I put together myself, having the intention to use it for the next 2 months. That gives me 36. And then this one is my Illumination eyeshadow palette. Technically, I shouldn't count this one because I would be changing the eyeshadows in here as I go through more eyeshadows to try. Oh, hang on, I forgot. That's not all the eyeshadows I have. I also have those single eyeshadows. Oh, this gets hard because originally I wanted to keep this palette because I love the topper shades in here. But I also really wanted to give this palette a try because I never really reached for it. Okay, I'm gonna change my gear. I'm not keeping this one. This one can go. This one can go. This one I'm gonna hold on. Just let's see. Oh, and this one can go. The eyeshadows I have to keep are this 5, and maybe this one can go too. This is also in my Use Up 24 in 2024. And this one, let's just count this one as 10, 16, 26, 36. I do want to keep this one, the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette, because I really have been wanting to play with those topper sheets. So this gives me a total of 55 shadows. A little bit over my expectation, but I think it's fine. And like I said, this palette is always going to be changing. Although I have 11 shades here, technically I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 group of shadows because these 3, and these 2 are the same color. So in that aspect, I'm just right around 50 shadows, which is perfect. I'm still going to count every single item as one item. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, actually, including the eyeshadow primer, that's 9 items in total. Okay, so this is what I'll be keeping, and this is what I'm going to put away. Right now I have 30 items, which is kind of perfect. Let's move on to mascara, eyeliner, and eyebrow products. Okay, this is what I have. I would say this is already quite minimal, although you would argue with my mascara situation here. Well, that is because I have been debating whether or not, or actually when to declutter this. I'm having a hard time to have it work for me. I just don't know exactly when I will be having enough of this to let it go. So if I remove this, hypothetically, I only have 3 mascara. One of them is a primer, and that's pretty okay with me. And for the eyeliner, honestly, I have not been using eyeliner. And although this is already very minimum to me, I think I'm still gonna take this Makeup Forever eyeliner away. Or maybe not. I think it might go very well with some of the dark gray eyeshadow I have in the drawer. You know what? No. I am taking this away. There's very little chance that I will be using this one, or I would want to be using this one, so it's okay. Okay, that leaves me 11 products. Wait, actually, I'm also removing this one. This is Maybelline Color Tattoo Cream Eyeshadow. I like to use it as a brow pomade on my brow, but I don't think I'll be reaching for it in the next little while. So I'm also going to go ahead and remove this from my drawer. And that will give me a count of 10 for those categories. The last category are lips. This is 10, so I could keep everything if I wanted to. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep all the lip products here. But however, this lip butter is almost done, so I won't be having it all through the next 2 months. But that's great, because that means I can focus more on the rest of the products here, which is exciting. Wow, I hardly managed to put everything in frame, but this is gonna be all the makeup I'll be using for the next 2 months, almost like pretending if this is all I have. And I think I'll be pretty happy with it, actually. And this is all the products I'll be putting away. By the next round, I will know if this was too much or if it was just right, and I'll make adjustment accordingly. Not only this is gonna help me to get more use of the products that I have here, but it's also gonna bring more excitement when I switch up the products in April. Another thing I didn't mention is it will also allow me to get my hands on a wider range of products that I own, because there's a lot of products in my collection that I've had for a long time I just never get to use. It's like that closet full of clothes. There are some clothes that you just never get to wear, but making a conscious decision to rotate what you have in that closet will help you to wear those pieces you never wear. And that is it for today's video. Let me know if you liked it and subscribe if you like to stick around. Don't forget to enjoy yourself. I will see you again. Bye.